Let's get ready to go out for St. Patrick's Day in Chicago. Today is River Dyeing Day. I did not go to that. That already happened. But I'm going out tonight with my friends. So let's get ready to go celebrate St. Patrick's Day, Chicago style. Okay, let's clip up the front of my hair. I didn't fully glue down the sides very well, and I am gonna melt the lace a bit today, which is hashtag new for me, but here we go. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a different primer today. I'm gonna be using the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. That's what it is. I haven't used this in a really long time, and I try to use this primer sparingly because it's like $50, probably more now, but she's a good one. So I'm just gonna put that all over, and I did of course moisturize my face beforehand with Vanity Cream, as I always do. I do want to try the Tatcha. They have like this new moisturizer, and it looks kind of bouncy like in the thing, and it like comes on your face pretty glassy. I don't know, it looks pretty and I want to try it. Okay, with that primer on, I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Universal Radiant. They're blurring balm powder, and I'm gonna put that in my T-zone. Guys, we barely have anything left in this. Good thing we have another one. We're ready to go. Usually I put this all over my face, but I'm just gonna do this on her today and really get the nose. Especially like here, because that's where my glasses sit. We're prepped and we're primed. I wish I could do like a really glowy look, but I don't have like a bronzer drop or like the Lumi Glotion by L'Oreal. I really want to get the Glotion, but I feel like it's so expensive. Like I just can't do it. But yeah, okay. I want this makeup to last me all day, since like I'm gonna be out from 3 till God knows when. So I'm going in with the NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I believe they're not selling this anymore, and they have a new matte foundation that the girly pops have been talking about. So I do want to try that one. Also super expensive, of course. It is NARS, but when I get my hands on that, I'll make a video, because I really do want to try it, because I do love this formula already. So I'm excited to see like what the new one is looking like. We're going to blend this out with this old brush I got from Morphe. I finally did clean my makeup brushes, y'all, and I just cleaned it with Dawn like dish soap instead of like a makeup brush cleaning solution, whatever, and it worked out fine. Okay, I might need more foundation on this side of my face because I didn't even get the cheek.
So far so good.
Okay, I don't know what happened to me, but I was playing games with my lace, and then I had to go fix it. Okay, where was I? I have the base on, I have foundation on. I realized I didn't bring any blush brushes with me out here. I will go get those, but before we do, we're going to use the Essence foundation stick to kind of carve out the face a little bit. Add some dimension. I also don't have a brush to deal with that either, so there's also that. And I forgot my mirror. Guys, I am a hot mess, hold on. Okay. I need to get a brush to blend this out, so I will again be right back. This is not going very well for me, and I only have an hour and a half left. Okay. I need to lock in, I feel like. I feel very haphazard right now, and I'm like, I need to calm down. Okay. I'm blending out the foundation stick that I just put on. Is that making a difference? I don't know. We never know. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I just sit here and do this so that I could leave the house. Okay. So yes, I don't know how much I've talked about this yet, because honestly, I don't know what I've said in this vlog, or not in this vlog, in this video, but I'm going out with my friends and we are going to go enjoy the St. Patrick's Day festivities in Chicago. So we got a trolley and we're gonna go bar hopping. The river dyeing already happened this morning. I don't know what time, but it's already done and dusted. We'll put on some concealer and then we'll do the blush. This is the concealer for today. It's Haus Labs, shade 41, medium deep neutral. So I'm gonna put that here. Now I'm putting this on, I'm like, this is kind of orangey. Okay, this is today's concealer placement. Then we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Very Well. e.l.f. is once again in hot water, you guys. Let's talk about that, some beauty drama. e.l.f. released a hair slicking back gel that is basically edge control, and they didn't really use any people of color in their campaign, from what I understand, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, so people were really not really pleased about that. It's like a gel pomade is what they're marketing it as, but yeah, people are kind of upset about that. And then of course, like not that long ago, e.l.f. was again in hot water because they used they did a campaign with Matt Rife, and girly pops do not like Matt Rife, rightfully so. He has made some not very tasteful jokes about domestic violence and things of that nature, so yeah, just not a really good good look for e.l.f. So we'll see how, I mean, they probably won't do anything, and I feel like people won't really like care, not care, but like I feel like not enough people are tuned into issues to actually like make that much of a difference when it comes to like e.l.f. products, I feel like, and like a lot of products in general. Like that's the thing, like I sometimes feel like cancel culture is so niche, like definitely can be effective, but there's always like so many people out there who like don't care or don't know or never gonna find out, that type of thing, and I find that it makes things really hard. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna blend out my concealer with a beauty blender. I actually got this at Ross for like $7. So that's like what's going on with e.l.f. Will I be trying their homemade brow, or whatever, it's not brows, it's like their Power Grip primer, but for your hair is how it's marketing. But no, because I don't use slick backs and I have my own edge control, thank you very much. But yeah, that's the tea with e.l.f. I'm like, what else is really in hot water? Someone made a video about all the brands you should be avoiding because of the files, and Estee Lauder is heavy on that list, and Estee Lauder owns a lot of makeup companies. Like, I don't know if you all know this, but most makeup brands and stuff that you love and like are owned by like the same handful of companies. So it's a lot of places owned by Estee Lauder, LVMH, and L'Oreal. are big names. I mean, obviously they don't own like everything, but they own a fair few amount of like the brands out there. With that, it's like, you know, you're gonna end up having to boycott a lot of the makeup brands that you know and love, because if you're boycotting Estee Lauder as well. So predicament, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you love all these brands and stuff like that, but it's like so many companies are just head up by like the most despicable people ever. Going in with Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in the shade Caramel Corn. I'm gonna do that in like the inner, ooh, sorry, I blocked the screen, right there. And then I'm also gonna do some on my eyelid just to like brighten it up a little bit. And did I get that in my eyelash? Absolutely. Let me know your thoughts on things happening in the beauty world. I need to wait for that to dry down. What can I do in the meantime? I don't know. I'll twiddle my thumbs. I just gotta wait. Okay. I'm going in with this concealer brush from Sephora. And I'm gonna blend it out, but I'm just gonna concentrate it really right there. Okay, we like that. Let's do the other side and pray that it goes just as well. I also did do my eyebrows today, or at least I gelled them down with the NYX Brow Glue thing. And I'm proud of me for that, for remembering to do that early. Okay, I'm gonna put powder on my under eyes, and then I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. I'm going to use the One Size powder. They're oh, what is this? You guys know what this is. This is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in the shade Rich Peach. I feel like I don't reach for her as much as I've been reaching for the Huda Beauty one. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna use this one today. I also think I might do it with a brush to start. Hold on, I need to blend out this concealer on the side of my face. This is gonna bother me on the edges. Okay, I have this like smaller brush from Real Techniques. Gonna dip it in, tap her out. Okay. I feel like that looks so pleasant, doesn't it? What do you think? I am gonna go over it though with like a sponge to make it a little thicker, but for first dusting, you're not too bad. Let's actually kind of go in with the Huda Beauty as well. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Ube Birthday Cake. This is my girly pop. I wear her every day to work. Where do I even want to put her? Do I want to put her on the outside maybe? And then under? And then maybe on the nose a bit, so I can carve out the nose a little bit more. I'll also do some on my chin. And then I'll also, yeah, let's cut a rug down here. Ooh. brush. Okay. All right. I'm about to be looking like Trixie Mattel at this point. And then I'm gonna put some on my eye, as well, so that I can. Let's stop with the powder, actually. Okay. Let's do some eyeshadow. Okay. Yeah, let's do some eyeshadow. I have this Prism eyeshadow palette from, who's this? Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think I'm gonna go in with Throne, because it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna also go in with this shade, and then maybe this one at the end. Maybe, we'll see. I have an eyeshadow brush. This is a dual end eyeshadow brush from Sephora. It's their 205 brush. I'm gonna go in with Lure. Lure, the lighter shade. I'm gonna go lighter shade, darker shade, lid. Again, this is one of those palettes where I'm like, you're so old, I really should not even be looking at you, let alone actually using you. But here we are, you guys. We're doing it anyway. What do we think? I feel like it hasn't really made that much of a difference. Like the eyeshadow is like, honestly, probably a little bit muddy, if anything. I kind of want to warm it up. Maybe I'll use bronzer later for that. Okay. I'm gonna go in with Throne. Guys, do I actually want to wear green eyeshadow? I don't know if I do. Guys, I think I changed my mind. Alright, we're gonna change our mind. I don't want to wear green eyeshadow. I lied. We're gonna take her off if we can. We're going classic with the eyeshadow. We're just gonna make it glittery and we're gonna use bronzer in the crease. Forget I even tried that, you guys. Forget I even tried that. That was a fail if I ever did see one, I fear. Okay. I didn't like the way it was turning out. Maybe if it was more of a vibrant green, I feel like I could have gotten behind it a little bit more, but it just felt a little dull in terms of the greenness, which it was like a dark green, but the green I'm wearing is like pretty like shamrock green. So should I do Diamond Bomb by Fenty or should I do Lithium? I think I'm gonna do Lithium by Urban Decay. This is from their Moon Dust collection. It's just a glitter, and I am gonna do like highlighter and stuff, so I will be shining bright like a diamond today at the very least. I will be the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's a bit better. I'm gonna tap some on the outer corner, I think. Yeah, okay, I like that. Do I need more? I might do a little bit more on that side. Hold on. I'm not putting more eyeshadow, I'm just gonna use whatever is still in the brush and just kind of blend it out. Simple. And today we are going to be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder. I really do need to get a refill of this because I hit pan so long ago and I have been using the MAC one, but I didn't want to use that today. And this is just a Sephora airbrush brush. It's their 55 brush. I got this ages ago and I use it every day for this step. I'm also gonna go in with the one size and just put it like around my mouth area. I saw someone do this in a video and I said I could do that too. I said same. I too want to do that. To just add a little bit more airbrushness to the face. And then we have to add some blush and some more bronzer because I feel like it looks good, but it is, I don't know, getting a little bit one tone here going on. So we'll do that. Let me take off this melting band and should we do the reveal together? I didn't want to, but actually that's not bad. Hang on, let me not make it look crazy. Okay, I only have 23 minutes. Why was I laughing like that? All right, yeah, I only have 23 minutes. I did change into my shirt. It says feeling lucky on it. I will do maybe a fit check later, but I don't have time right now. Okay, we have to finish the face, which means putting on some powder blush. So we're gonna go in with the Juvia's Place Volume 3 palette. We're gonna go in with the hot pink, and then I think maybe this one first and then that one. Let's see, I kind of want to get a new blush palette, but if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know what I mean? Love a pink. I do. Oh, that's so fun. It's so pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with like the burgundy colored one and then just pop that like in the center here. Part of me wishes I had gone and got like my lighter blush. Like I have like a baby pink that would have looked really nice like in the center. Maybe I'll put that on later, but I don't think I said this, but I did put in some Milani Make It Last because my face was just feeling a bit dry, so did that. Now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer because like this does look like blush blindness. I know, stick with me. We'll fix it. Love it though. I do. All right, I'm gonna go in with Mocha Mami. This is also what I use in my eyes as well. This is by Fenty. But yeah, we'll just blend that out. You see, it does like, because like the blush looks like it's going a little low, at least on camera, and like we're just gonna fix that with the bronzer. I feel like that didn't do anything. I feel like in theory I know what I wanted it to do, but in actuality it didn't do not a dang thing. So there's that. Also gonna run this into my hairline. Okay, my camera is dying. I'm gonna put on setting spray and then I'm gonna come back after I do like my eyeliner and my mascara as well, because I'm gonna charge my camera while I do that. So I'm sorry, this is a terrible makeup video. All right, we're done. This is the finished look. This is the shirt. It says feeling lucky. Sorry, I almost fell. Finishing touches for the makeup. Lip is MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. I use a Revlon lipstick that I've used in the past. I will link it below. And then I also use this L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluronic Lip Oil in the shade 641 Latte Glace. I don't know. That's what is the gloss. And then eyeliner, I did NYX Epic Liner, like the pen. And then I also did Juvia's Place liner in my waterline. And then I also did mascara with Maybelline Sky High mascara. I think it's like the Cosmic Black or something like that. And I think that was it. I used L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray today. Instead of, I usually use the Yummy Skin, but I used Infallible today because we're switching it up. And that's it. That's the look. I hope you like it, and I will see you all in my next video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye.